Good evening, everybody, and welcome back once again to Rogues Gallery Live. Good evening, everybody. Like I said, this is Rogues Gallery Live. This is episode number 191. This is the latest in collecting news and pics and all that good stuff. Hope everybody's having a great evening. Happy middle of the week. 2 more days until the weekend. Woohoo! We got a great cast tonight. I do want to give a shout out to our friends Eric. Eric is getting tatted up with his continuous amazing Batman tattoo. They were able to get him in tonight. And then also Dan has had COVID all week. God bless him. And so hopefully he'll have a chance to heal up a little bit and feel better and be ready for the next show. So we want to give a shout out to those 2 gentlemen. But here tonight with us, we got Bryan D back in the house. How's it going, sir?
Going good, man. Glad to be here. Good to see you guys. Excited to hear about what's new and talk statues.
Absolutely. We're glad to have you back. We also have Mr. Matt Martin from the Faux Bat Vault, temporary Bat Vault.
Yep. Magic cases are on the way. They're in the sea right now on the sea. But wanted to give a big shout out to Jimmy from Godlike because he is sick in bed, hospitalized. He was hospitalized, etc. So not going to get into it. But if I know Jimmy, if he's awake right now, he's watching. Put it that way.
All right. Well, our thoughts to him as well. Hopefully he'll feel better. And then, of course, we've got Mr. Billy Rios in the house. How's it going, sir?
Doing good. It's good to be back. Seems like it's been a while, even though I guess because we had an auction show last time. So
yeah,
so yep, doing good. I heard you guys talking about 30 degrees and stuff like that in the morning. It's been in the 20s. So it kind of warms up, but it's been cold.
So you're saying shut up, Chris, and quit complaining is what you're saying.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I was going to say
my 65 degrees. I need to just shut up then.
Say it sounds pretty great, actually. We're just all jealous. That's all. And then last but not least, we have from the Secret Sanctuary, Mr. Jeff Delaney. How's it going, sir?
Going good, but how come Eric isn't streaming live from the tattoo parlor?
Oh, we should have him do that.
That would have been cool.
Somebody message him. That would be pretty cool, actually. Maybe he can give us I wonder, Billy, do you even know what he's doing tonight?
Full head tattoo.
Joker, I think.
Working on I thought he was pretty much.
It looked, I think it was just more cover-up stuff.
It must be because it looked like it was getting pretty close to being done, I think. Yeah. But that would actually be really cool. So anyway, like I said, welcome to the show, everybody. We were talking earlier about the weather. It's definitely colder here in Kansas. It's been snowing, actually. Has anybody else had snow yet? We've had snow.
Nope.
Not me.
Nope.
Is it like beautiful 72 degrees in California?
It's like mid-60s.
Okay, so it's getting cooler a little bit. I want to give a shout out to people in the chat real quick before we get started. We got Storm Shadow. Hello to you. Eddie Rodriguez in the house. Thank you. I love the bats. Dick Face in the house. FedEx butchered my Batman versus Killer Croc box, but all is well. Wow. So you're saying it did its job. Thank God. It's always frustrating when the shipper and stuff gets beat up, but at least it did its job. That's all that matters. Critical Mass in the house. Hey, Critical Mass. Good to see him. Got Brad Ladner. I was actually just talking to him a little bit about one of our news stories that we'll get into here in a few minutes, but Brad had some great perspective on that. Storm Shadow said, "What's up, Chris? What's up, Rogues?" We got Martin and Chain saying hello. We got Wesley Hansen in the house. Sup, fellas? Again, Wesley was a big part of the show the other night when we had the auction show, and like Billy said, it feels like it's been a minute. But we also had the if I can speak, we had the holiday in between too. So I think that kind of threw everybody off a little bit that we had the holiday. So anyway, happy Thanksgiving to everybody that celebrated.
Hey, Jimmy's in the chat.
Say that again.
Jimmy's in the chat.
Oh, Jimmy's in the chat. Okay. Jimmy, how are you doing, my friend? We heard
Hope
you were laid up. So we're hoping that you're doing okay tonight. Let's see. Who else did I not say hello to? Got Vincent says hello. D-Dub. There's Jimmy right there, stuck in bed. Well, again, hopefully you're able to get up and back and at him and back to collecting here soon. Battle Cat.
What's up, Battle Cat?
God Knight says, "What's up, brothers? Hey, Chris, did you decide whether or not you're keeping the White Knight Joker?" It's a great question. I actually want to talk to you guys a little bit about that. Critical Mass saying hi to Jimmy. We got Nerdtastic. Cheers, folks. Just got the Iron Studios Batman and Catwoman 1/6 dio in. Open it right now while watching you guys. Well, Nerdtastic, as you are doing that, let me know what you guys think. I think it's a great piece. There's some people don't love the portrait on that particular one, so I'm anxious to hear your thoughts in person, which is great to hear. So somebody brought that up about the White Knight Joker. I don't know if you guys saw me unbox it the other night, but this was thanks to Todd over at Spec Fiction. He sent this to me for unboxing and review, and now I'm kind of debating, like, should I just keep it? Should I just buy it from him? And so what do you guys think about this piece overall? I don't know if you guys had a chance to see the unboxing or not, but I love the piece. I just don't know if I have a spot for it. What do you guys think?
I think Todd is a very wise man.
Yeah.
Trying to get me to buy stuff? Is that what you're saying?
Here, why don't you review this?
Yeah.
Wink.
I would say
Ultimate enabled.
If you're going to put it with the bike, yes. If you're going to leave it solo, no.
Okay. What do you think, Billy?
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Matt on that. As a solo Joker, it's just not my Joker. But if you can squeeze it on that shelf with the bike back there, or maybe like elevate it behind it, I think you should probably consider picking it up.
I tried that last night after I did the review, which goes up tomorrow. I think it's already up for members, but I tried to put it back there, and the statue is so heavy. And I don't know if you guys ever had the problem, like when you have had a statue sitting for a while, especially if it's a really heavy statue, it kind of like sticks to the surface. I don't know why it does that, but anyway, it's like I just tried to lift a corner up by myself, and it wouldn't budge at all.
Why would you have the bat bike though? Like,
because it's kind of centered, and if I can kind of move it over,
move it up a little bit.
I want to move it up a little bit and over just slightly. That way, I think I would have enough room to kind of set the Joker off to the side, up kind of in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't do it by myself, and it was like late last night. Everybody was already in bed, and so I do still kind of want to see before I do send it back. I do kind of want to see if it would work back there. But it was funny last night when I did the unboxing. Some people said, just leave the bat bike alone. Don't put it with the Joker, and put the Joker somewhere else. And you guys tonight are saying, only if I could make it work with the bat bike. Is anybody in the camp of like, I should just leave the bat bike by itself because it looks cooler that way? Or what do you guys think?
I don't think so. I think it pairs up perfectly. I think that's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it looks fine by itself, but if you can squeeze it back there without it looking cluttered, put it back there.
Brad says when you move it, you have to pivot. My favorite Friends references. Thank you very much, Brad. Appreciate it. So yeah, I'm probably going to end up buying this. They do have a great Black Friday sale right now going on, and so definitely check out that website again. Spec Fiction over at what is it? Spec Fiction Shop, right? Is how I think. I want to make sure I say the right name. Yeah, specfictionshop.com. So yeah, definitely check out their website and see if there's any other Black Fridays. Did you guys get any Black Friday sales? I know I saw some people in the group that said, I got some good stuff. I ordered from like Prime One and shipping wasn't all bad. Like I think they got like a quarter or a third scale all in less than 1,000, which is pretty good. Anybody get any sale items?
I bought a 2 Terminator life-size bus on sale Black Friday.
Did you say 2?
Yeah, one for my kid.
Wow. So you bought the animatronic?
Yeah. 2.
All right. Well, we're going to talk about that tonight too, which is crazy. So, man, 2. But that wasn't a Black Friday sale. That was just full price.
That was a joke. I'm like, I didn't get no discount on it. You know what I'm saying? I did get a little bit for paying all up front, but you know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Eddie's saying what we're all thinking. Wow. I think that's exactly what the word is. That's amazing. Such an incredible bust. I know that's again been kind of controversial because people kind of wish there was a cheaper option, you know. And like I said, we'll get into that here in just a bit. But
yeah.
Anyway, Wesley Hansen says we scored some stuff from Spec. That's great.
Oh, Spec's got some good sales. Todd's got some good sales.
They do. I saw, Comic Concepts had some good stuff, and Spec. I think Secret Compass had some good things. Sideshow had some good deals, and they've actually extended it. I was just on their website a little bit ago, and they've extended some of their sales. Obviously, shipping. Sometimes the shipping is jacked up even higher on these sales, which stinks. But somebody said that they got the Prime 1 third scale was like $360 for shipping, but it was still like they said it still came in under $1,000. So I thought that's pretty good for a third scale, I think.
Chris, did you ever see the piece? I saw your review on it because I went and watched some reviews because I'm on the fence about it. But the Snyderverse Justice League Prime 1 Steppenwolf, because I got all the others coming. But what do you think about the Steppenwolf from the movie? Of course, Justice League. Yeah,
I think all of those were really well done. They're massive. I mean, they're kind of oversized, and that's been some of the problem.
I'm looking at the big boy here, Darkseid. You know what I'm saying? But definitely oversized. Yeah.
And so
those are big characters, anyways, though, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're massive, and they do all look so good together. Now, are you going? I don't think I knew that you were going into that line. Are you getting all of them?
I got the Prime 1 Dark, as a Father's Day gift last year or this year, and then I got the Nightmare Superman Henry Cavill coming with the dark suit, the dark red, and the light up eyes and Batman's head. So then I was thinking, well, if I get step up with respect, I don't need Wonder Woman, I don't need that Batman, but then we're getting the J&D Batfleck, you and I. So I was like, well, maybe I should, get Steppenwolf because he's on sale and everything else, what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But,
well, and there's some people have said the Prime 1s are a little bit oversized compared to like the J&D. They seem a little smaller. So I think you're going to be fine there because even though the J&D might be a little bit smaller, although Ben Affleck I think will still be really big. Steppenwolf could be multiple sizes. Like he's so big anyway. I think it's going to be. And you can pair it up with because you got the Darkseid bust coming, which is.
I think I could. Yeah, with respect, I think I can. Shit. Yeah.
I can't wait to see how you arrange it all because it's going to be nuts.
Yeah.
Jimmy said that he picked up the T2 bust also. Very excited to add it to his collection. And Jimmy's really gone all in on the movie stuff. And it sounds like you're going more into the movie stuff lately.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a comic section and a movie section. So
that's awesome.
Separate them.
Yeah. How about the rest of you guys? Did you guys buy anything at all?
Nope.
No Black Friday deal, but I had a waitlist convert on the Ghost Rider Sideshow Ghost Rider.
Wow.
The original one.
Oh, the one you were trying to get last time.
Nice.
In the last show. That's fantastic.
Yep, it converted. I think the next day, actually, the day after that show.
So we gave it a good mojo.
Yeah, mine converted too, but then I didn't because me and Bryan kind of got up on the wait list. I think the same show one night. We were like, we really
probably
I got the PCS one, and I was like, I don't need this one. You know what I'm saying? But it's a great statue.
Oh, it's a great statue. I'm so happy I got it.
That's awesome. So is it batch shipping or is it going to ship to you soon? Do you think?
I think it's going to ship. Honestly, I don't know. I don't have a shipping quite yet on it.
Okay.
So, but I'll let you know. I mean, I'm stoked. I'm just excited to be getting it.
Yeah, that's so awesome. I guess my Black Friday was the night of the auction show. I don't remember if I did it live or not, or if it was right after the show. But some people sent me a link to that Hexapus. I don't know. Am I saying that right? Is it Hexa US or whatever that is.
I think
Hexapus.
that's the way you say it. So,
That's
yeah.
what I've been saying. It's Hexapus. And so I didn't really know. I seen people like posting in the groups lately. And I asked the guys, I asked the group, I like, are these guys legit? And everybody that's used them have said that they've had really good service. If the company is still able to provide replacements and things, and they can sometimes work that out, but there's not always great, maybe aftercare, depending on if a statue's broken, if you use them or not. So I've heard kind of good things and kind of gray area things. But I ordered the Iron Man Mark 7 third scale. They had one of the battle damaged and one of the regular. And I bought the battle damage, so I bought the last one they had. And then somebody the next day bought the clean version. So they sold out pretty quickly.
Mhm.
And basically, I think from what I've heard is kind of like he's like a reseller, I guess, like kind of like a third party, like,
Yeah.
you know, like Todd or somebody, you know.
They do
And,
customs too. I bought some customs from them. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was a little bit worried about going that route, and I didn't know if they were, you know, trustworthy or not, but I did get tracking this week. So I thought that was a good sign, tracking via FedEx. Do you guys know do they ship via air or by boat? Do you guys have any idea?
Mine came quick. I ordered something and it took like 3 weeks.
Okay.
It took like 3 weeks. So yeah.
So I'm guessing I'll have mine maybe by Christmas, which
I
should be
think
pretty
we
neat.
expect right at Christmas or before.
Well, I know, again, shout out to Jimmy. Like he was really telling me about, you know, how much he liked his and that he feels like it's one of the best Iron Mans out there. And so I'm excited to get it. I hope it sticks. It's one of those ones I'm like, you know, I really want to try to get into a few Marvel pieces. I'm still thinking of that great Spider-Man that Matt has and that Billy's getting. Billy, do you have an estimate on when you're going to get yours? It's got to be getting fairly close. Couple weeks, maybe.
I paid for it on the 9th of November, and I got tracking the next day, so could be close.
Has it updated? Is it like one of those things where it doesn't update until it hits California or whatever?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, keep us posted because the more I look at that thing, the more I'm like, I really think it would be fun. I still don't know how good they would look next to the Iron Man.
I mean, I don't think they're gonna. I mean, me personally, I don't think it would pair up great. You know, maybe because one has that J&D type museum kind of base, right?
Yeah.
With the black and the little logo, and then the other one is more of like an environmental movie, church type deal. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I don't know if they would pair up great.
So I don't know. I don't know what to do about that because I really do like the Legendary Beast one. I think it looks really good.
I think Quinn did an Iron Spider. Well, you don't want a movie Spider-Man, but I think that was a half scale anyway. So
if you're gonna mix between the two, I mean, you could put it next to Tech 1000. He's got that on top of the building thing too.
Yep, true.
Yeah,
right about that.
Those two would pair great, but I don't know if you want to mix DC and Marvel like that, right?
I know that's the thing. Are you gonna mix those two? Yeah.
Oh, I can put him back in the corner, and he would just kind of be hiding behind Croc. And then I'll come around the corner like, oh, there's Spider-Man. You can't even see him back there, but maybe that's what I need to do. We'll see. But yeah, I bought Iron Man, and I think I've purchased, maybe 8 pieces of art in the last week.
I got 3 pieces in today.
What'd you get?
You want to see? It's gonna make you go from Manuel Garcia.
Oh, that's a great one. I love the line work.
Oh yeah, he does great line work.
How big is that? That's bigger than 11 by 17, isn't it?
It's like a weird size. It's like 12 by 14.
That's beautiful.
So that one, and then this one, he does great buildings as well. But
no, that's great.
Like that one, and then he does this one as well.
No, those are all great.
In the back, So it was cool getting to open those today.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I got kind of kick-started it. I asked Eric, he had kind of mentioned about maybe selling a Jay Lee piece. And he had one that I really liked. And so he was kind enough to sell it to me. So it should be here in the next couple of days. So again, give a shout out to Eric. But yeah, it's like I found some like really good, like affordable ones. Tom Derenick. Matt, have you ever met him? Tom Derenick? I can't remember if you ever did. I know Matt and Billy and I did. I'm sorry, Eric and Billy and I.
I don't know. I'm a face guy, so
Okay.
I'm a face guy. Yeah.
Well, we're pretty big fans of his, and he was selling a Catwoman, so I got the Catwoman, and then I commissioned him to do a penguin, kind of like a penguin bust with him like angrily holding the umbrella. So I was looking around the room, and I got so much Batman and Joker, I kind of wanted to put a few villains.
Oh yeah, you gotta break it up a little bit. Yeah.
I bought a Mr. Freeze whenever I was with Billy and Eric in Baltimore. I bought a Mr. Freeze that I liked, so I kind of put it back behind Mr. Freeze. And
Chris, did you ever get the Lee Weeks one?
Not yet. So I actually hit Jason up and I said, hey, just curious, is it something that I should be expecting soon? I just had no idea about a timeline. And he said, usually it just takes him a couple weeks, but he said sometimes it takes him a couple months. It just depends on like his schedule and stuff. So if I don't hear back by the end of this month, I'll probably reach out again. But
you got the holidays and all that. So
I figured
be drawn. Yeah.
I also mentioned I talked to Jason about the Finch stuff because Finch owes me like 4 CGC pieces back from April. And he said that was next on his to-do list, and he keeps kind of harping on him to get that done. So hopefully that'll be soon as well. I talked to Danny Earls, and Danny wants to come on the show. So maybe the next show we'll have Danny on to talk a little bit about collecting and the art world. But he's going to do something for me here soon as well, kind of a larger format. And then
when is Finch coming on?
Oh God, if I can, I talked to Jason and he said that it's a possibility. So he's starting to do his live streams again. He started doing the Monday Night Draw. I don't know if you've ever watched him do those shows or not, but he does. He used to do them like every Monday, and now he's done it 2 Mondays in a row, which is pretty great. So maybe that he's getting back in the streaming habit. Maybe he would be willing to come on and
that'd be cool too.
I did a super chat just to thank him for some things, and he had just had kind words to say. So it was really nice to see him back to live. So anyway, I think that's all my new stuff. Anybody else have new stuff coming, or are you guys kind of slowing down a bit?
I have an old Sideshow Leatherface coming in, the premium format.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a good one.
Mike Edmondson over on Godlike, he was selling a bunch of stuff, so he had one up, so I'm grabbing that. I have a 1/5 scale He-Man on Battle Cat coming in too. And my Deep Tail Silent Hill Nurse is on a boat somewhere. Hopefully, same thing as Billy. Got the tracking in California, just waiting for it to make it over here.
Well, it's always nice to get those numbers because then it's coming. At least that's good.
Yeah, anxiously waiting.
Yeah. Sanctuary. Anything going on in that room?
Yeah, I ordered the XM Zatanna from Hexbus.
Oh yeah.
Felt kind of dumb afterwards because Todd messaged me and said, I would have matched that price, and I would have provided aftercare if there was a problem. So I always have to remember that he price matches other sites.
So again, give Todd a shout because that's awesome to offer that because not everybody will.
Right.
And he might not be able to get that piece, so it's always worth a message to him at least.
Yeah.
But did you get a tracking number yet?
No.
Okay. So hopefully, fingers crossed, you'll get yours soon too. I hope. But anyway, I wanted to show you this news right here. Kind of breaking news tonight. A lot of the people are reporting that Scarlett Johansson is in talks for the Batman 2, whereas Zoe Kravitz is not likely to return as Catwoman. Which people kind of just naturally assume that she would be, although they did kind of write her off a little bit as she, went to the next town. Bloodhaven, I believe, is where she was headed, which is kind of where Nightwing hangs out. But what do you think about Scarlett Johansson? There's some theories as to who she might play. Again, I was talking with Brad Ladner earlier, and we thought maybe potentially Mask of the Phantasm.
Yep, I can see that.
which kind of ties into the mob world and kind of that dark underworld that they set up. I don't know. What do you guys think of the casting? And where do you think she'll fit in?
I've always liked her. She's a draw for me. I see pretty much anything she's in, which is probably why they want to cast her, because she's such a draw. I have no idea who she'll be, though.
She'd make a good Poison Ivy, but I don't see how Poison Ivy fits in this world.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
but looks wise, I think she could play that role.
I think so too.
Could you possibly see her being Barbara Gordon, but not Batgirl? Just Barbara Gordon?
I could.
She's too old?
I could see that.
No. I mean, she doesn't look old.
No, she doesn't, but yeah.
I
mean, look, I'm all about anything. Put ScarJo in anything for me.
Yeah. She's going to be like in The Exorcist or something like that, right?
She is.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. Mike Flanagan's. Yeah.
And that was the issue, is they said that she's been negotiating for a bit and that they were trying to work out her schedule to do both. So it could be interesting to see, because they're getting ready to start shooting the Batman 2 here soon.
In Europe, yeah.
That'd be interesting, going back and forth between The Exorcist and Batman.
That'd be crazy. Yeah. I mean, very dark world, so at least it's
sure, yeah, for sure.
So Martin says she could be Oracle, which could be a little bit older. But yeah, I think either role. I do think that a Phantasm could work. I just don't know how they would present her as the Phantasm suit. I just don't know if that works in this world or not. I don't know. But I mean, they made like Riddler look so different. I mean, he looked different than he's ever looked in the comics. So I mean, they could completely change her look, which I don't like when they do that. But
I mean, have we heard anything about the villains in the new movie? I don't think there's been really any announcements.
No, there's been speculation. And I think a lot of people kind of have tended to kind of agree with the direction that I want it to go, kind of in that more Court of Owls world, because I feel like that just fits to a T. Like everything about it. Even, I mean, you can do an easy Talon with ninja skills, or that fighting skills with swordplay, which would be different than the first film for sure. It'd be more actiony. So I think the Court of Owls, there's been heavy rumor about Mr. Freeze, because it's going into wintertime. So you have, Halloween, and then you had that space in between where Oswald Cobblepot show was. And then this is supposed to be like a week after that for the Batman 2. So I think Mr. Freeze is possible. Again, I just don't know how they could do it realistically, unless he like injects a freeze serum into people. Like I can't imagine him with like a freeze gun or something. But
you don't want to go back to the Arnold.
No. I mean, it was fun, but I just don't see that happening. I don't know. Hey, Cece's here. She says I was thinking like a Vicky Vale homage with a small part. What about Harley?
Have we seen Harley?
We haven't seen a Harley, but we have seen Joker, if they continue to go that route. And again, the idea with Joker was that he would be kind of like a Hannibal Lecter, where Batman visits him to get advice.
Yeah.
Which I like that. I think that's actually a pretty cool concept. That way you don't have like so much focus on the Joker. Because it's been done.
I liked that deleted scene in the first one. I thought that was really good.
I did too. I loved it. I mean, I got goosebumps. I know not everybody loved the idea, but I thought he did a nice job. Harley's
it was an interesting take. Yeah.
Nora Freeze could be the wife. Especially if they do a backstory or something like that. If they do Mr. Freeze, that's a good point.
Where do you think they put Clayface in this if they adapt the show into the movie? I don't know if they're going to be connected, but I mean, the show looks like a more realistic take.
Yeah, I think so. And I think that, I mean, we've seen a little bit of Clayface. Like, I think, like, have you seen like where he's got all the makeup on and like looks like he's been beat up? Have you guys seen the behind the scenes photos of that? So I don't know exactly what they'll do with that, but I don't know. It'll be interesting. Scarlet Joe is Talon there. Matt Reeves said the villain hasn't really been done before in live action. So again, that makes me think Talon. And the easy one is Hush. You know, you put in Tommy Elliott, you put in, you know, that whole backstory about when they were kids, which they kind of hinted at with the orphanage and all of that at the beginning of the movie. So I don't know. Who would you guys like to see as the villain? Like, what would your ideal villain in Batman 2 be?
I would love to see Scarecrow, but they've already done it. So if it was wishful thinking, I'd love to see Man-Bat. I think that'd be cool.
That'd be neat.
Yeah,
Again, you'd have to
Man-Bat.
go like you'd have to go so far. Like, how would you do them realistically? You know,
I don't know how you would. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how you do that.
But I think Man-Bat would be more realistic in this world than a Freeze. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or potentially a Clayface too, right?
Yeah.
And Brad's saying that the Clayface is part of the Gunn universe and not the Reeves universe. So maybe that makes more sense because they can make him more
cartoon.
They can make him cartoony, animated. You know. Okay, that makes sense. How about you, Billy? Who would you like to see ideally? Like, who would your number one villain be?
Talon or Deathstroke?
Oh, Deathstroke would be good.
I know Deathstroke's more of a Nightwing rogue, but you know, I think you could fit him in there. You know, some like you said, ninja skills, a marksman. You know, something like that. You know, skill set very close to Batman. I don't know. I kind of really want to see them keep this very grounded. You know.
Yeah, and I think that none of these characters have been done really. Deathstroke kind of was. They kind of had him in the teaser in trailer, like he was supposed to be part of the Ben Affleck world, which I think would have been really great.
Well, I mean, they did him in Titans. If anybody watched that, I thought seasons 1 and 2 of that were really good. You know, so and Deathstroke was really good.
That's awesome. Mindful 6254 says Hush would be awesome. Oscar Isaac has also been rumored to star in a role. So that could be interesting. I would love to see. I don't mind multiple characters, multiple villains in a movie like this, like where they just kind of pop up here and there. I don't think they have to necessarily be the main focus. But God Knight says I agree with Bryan. Scarecrow would be a perfect for the Reeves universe.
Yeah,
I think they could do a lot of fun things with it. I think the problem for me is they made Riddler kind of like a serial killer, basically. And so I feel like there's so many characters that are kind of like that, where they've already kind of done it with the Riddler. So I feel like this second one has to be so different in what they do. But I would love to see Scarecrow. I think it could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, but they've already done them. And if they said that it's going to be somebody that we haven't seen before,
Yeah,
it's not going to be him. Even though I feel like we could have got a little more out of Scarecrow in that original movie.
So maybe not Friesen either, because we've had Arnold. So maybe not.
Yeah.
So I just feel like, again, like the Court of Owls or Hush, any of that, or Deathstroke, like you said, Billy, I think any of those would really work really well. Did you say who you'd like to see, Jeff?
No, I don't care. Just make it good.
All right, there you go. All right. We can incorporate your samurai Batman in there.
Sure. Yeah.
Looking good back there. Did you ever get any update on your Superman? Your Alex Rossi? No, I'm sorry, your Batman.
No, that's the custom. That's very much in flux at the moment. Might end up losing $900 on that one. We'll see.
Is there anything that the community can do?
Oh, we could hunt down the guy and no, I don't think so. I think he wants to do the right thing, but so many people are frustrated that he's getting a lot of PayPal refund requests, and he's in a spot where he can't afford to pay the factory, and it's a big mess, and it's a real warning against dealing with any custom producer that isn't really well established and respected.
I'm just sorry you're having to go through it. I know it's ungodly frustrating.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to say about the Batman, or do you want to go to our topic about animatronics?
I'll give one more. How about Pig? I think he'd be a badass villain.
Ooh.
Who?
Because that gets into
Pig,
that whole
yeah,
Pig.
that gets into that whole serial killer kind of thing too.
In the grittiness of the Batman, you know, that you know,
that would fit right in.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that they were originally kind of supposed to do this Arkham show, and they scrapped it. But like, how fun would it be to go into Arkham as a TV show or whatever? You got Jeremiah Arkham there; he's running the show, and you have all of these glimpses of these characters. You know, you see you get to know Pig a little bit better, and you get to know Victor Zsasz a little bit better. And then in the Batman 2, they escape somehow, and now you have these villains running around. Like, I don't mind if multiple villains are in there that are like, you know, like my favorite comics as a kid, especially, were when all the villains were working together. You know, they'd be sitting around the table talking to each other, trying to figure out how to get to Batman. And I think that could be kind of fun because that hasn't necessarily been done. There's been pockets of conversations like Batman and Penguin and Catwoman talking about how to take down the Bat. Or,
well, you could really develop, if you did a TV show like that, you could really develop those characters and really get into the background of them. You know, I mean, I don't know if you guys saw the movie 13 Ghosts, but you know, you kind of had like a quick little glimpse into each one of those ghosts, and then they were all together in the house. It's kind of sounds like the same thing, kind of what you're talking about.
I wish they had done that, because I feel like that could have really introduced some, because I feel like they did so great with the Penguin show, where you really got his backstory. Mm-hmm. And some of those, even Sophia, like I loved her character.
Oh, she was the best.
Yeah, and I hope to see her in the Batman. I would love to see her. But they did tease that with the Catwoman, that relationship with the Catwoman, like the Long Halloween.
They've already confirmed she's in it. She's coming to play that part. So
that's great. So, and I know the Penguin doesn't have a giant role in it, but I like that there's still, all the characters are still there. That's what I always didn't like about the old movies, where they'd kill people off. Like, just keep them alive, like the comics. Like, let them all keep mingling with each other, and how Batman keeps running into them and stuff. I think that would be neat.
Or you do it like Star Wars, kill off the cool characters and then find ways to bring them back.
Yeah, right. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, D'Onofrio as Professor Pig. That'd be cool.
I was going to say that would be good. And he would be, big stature. He could have, so creepy.
Yeah.
I always think of like the Arkham game. Did you ever play the Arkham game?
Oh yeah.
You go in that pig battle, and it's in that creepy room with all the like severed parts, and it's just such a creepy room to
all the people keep on coming back to life whenever you knock them down. And yeah.
I think Mad Hatter could be interesting too, like a the range guy. I think I don't know, it could be a little cartoony maybe, but I don't know. Sophia and Salina spinoff show, I think. Catwoman, When in Rome, Tim Sale, Jeff Loeb.
Think about it though, when you think about the Riddler, I mean, at least I always think of kind of cartoony, right? And then what they did with him in that movie was perfect.
Yeah.
So there's ways to finesse how you write these characters and make it in a real world kind of scenario.
Yeah, I think obviously they're going to want this movie to do well, so I think it's going to be extremely well written. So I'm excited about it. I'm hoping that some of these rumors are true, and I hope it pans out. It just seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. So anyway, again, if you're just joining us, the rumor was that Scarlett Johansson was in talks with the Batman 2. I guess we'll see. All right, let's see. We won't spend a ton of time on this, but I wanted to hear your thoughts about the animatronics and collectibles. So obviously Matt has gone berserko and ordered 2 of these amazing things. Jimmy said he ordered one as well.
Alan ordered one. Jimmy, Alan, me. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah.
I saw some people. I did a video the other day about kind of talking about this topic, and a lot of people in the chat said that they were buying one, but a lot of them said that they wish that there was a cheaper option, like a static version. Yeah. Or they said things like, for the price point, we would have maybe expected it to do a little bit more than just kind of turn their head, and that's what it does. It turns its head, it lights up, the eyeball lights up. What do you guys think about, and especially in the chat too, let me know what you guys think about the idea of animatronics. I mentioned that I feel like a lot of the companies are really trying to cater to the collectors that are left. The ones that are maybe willing to buy this stuff, that are willing to take more of a risk with these type of things at that price point. But what do you guys think about it? Is it a novelty? Is it a gimmick? Or do you think it's going to be done more often now that there has been some buzz about this? What do you guys think? Where do you weigh in?
I think it's too much money. I think they're gouging, to be honest. It's too much of a increase in price for what you're getting over the clean version that they've already put out.
Do you think it'd be smart if they offered one without it?
If it was a reasonable price, yeah. But I think isn't this $3,000 more than the clean version?
I think so.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
To me, that's crazy. That doesn't make any sense at all. And I mean, if they can sell $299 at that price, more power to them. But I think it's too much money.
What about you guys? What do you think?
I don't think it's going to be like a big, like, hey, this is the next big thing for all statues, because I mean, Terminator is so unique. He's a robot inside, he's a robot, so I don't think they're going to be doing Batman's with him holding up, the Batarang and all that. You know what I'm saying? I think this is kind of I don't want to say one off, but this is just kind of unique because of it's the Terminator. So it's a robot, you know what I'm saying? But do you say, hey, well, Matt, is this the future where Batman and Superman's going to be looking up and down? No.
Do you worry at all about the motor not working after a while? That's a resale value, that sort of thing?
Well, when we had John on the show Godlike, they actually bought the company that did the robotics. So they bought the company that did robotics, and then he said, look, God forbid this thing go out. It's a containable box, and you just lift up this jacket, unscrew something, put it back in, plug it in, boom, it goes, But he said it's 55,000 hours. And it'll cut itself off after 10 minutes. If like you cut it on and then you just doing stuff or whatever and you forget about it, after 10 minutes, it cuts itself off.
Okay.
So
it's got some safety fail things, which is nice.
Yeah. So, and then the remote is nice. The remote would be cool. I mean, like I say, are you going to be like, hey, Matt, everybody, you going to have that thing on all the time? No, but when like my nieces, my cousins, everybody, the kids come over or whatever, yeah, I'm going to cut it on and let them see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like my screens on my Batcave. I had people over for Thanksgiving. I turned the screens on. Otherwise, they're off usually most of the time.
Yeah, it's just like that. But yeah, I think this is kind of a one-off, because I don't think we're going to be seeing Wonder Woman and Flash and stuff moving their head all of a sudden. Everybody's going to hop on that train.
Yes, Stanley, I did mean Foxhound. I did mean fail safe. Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. It's been a long day. Billy, where do you weigh in? What do you think about the idea of having movable parts like that?
No, just like that Hulk that had the articulation in the hands, in the arms. I'm a statue guy.
Yeah,
I'm a statue guy. Look up the word statue. They don't move. You know what I'm saying? So it's probably a motor battery mechanism that cost them about $40 to produce and make, and they're going to charge $3,000 or something more for it. And it doesn't even move that much. He just basically moves. I mean, I've seen people where they're like, oh, the likeness is like 99.8%. It's 100. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's perfect. You're where are you getting 99 point what? Because he doesn't breathe. I mean, the likeness is perfect, and as a bust, it's perfect just the way that it is. If you want to do the light up eye, fine. The proximity is great. I wish they were selling just that by itself.
So many people have said that.
It is perfect just the way that it is. If you want to upcharge it a little bit from the first one, fine. But that's about it. I don't think it doesn't need it. It doesn't need the move, and it doesn't even move that much. But the bust alone, I mean, I don't know if they can match it in production. I don't see why they couldn't. But what we've seen so far, the likeness is perfect. The proximity is perfect. If you want to do the light up eye, that's fine. But I don't feel it has to move, and I'm just not into statue. Like, it's just like the screens or any light up. You're gonna light it up when you get it, and then maybe when someone comes over, you'll show them, hey, this thing moves like 3/4 of an inch this way and back, and that's it. You're gonna shut it off. So I just don't think it's really worth it. I think that they would have sold a ton of them, or just as many of them, all of them, just if it was the proximity, the bust looking the way that it does, and no movement. And I don't know if it's silicone or what. Matt probably knows better than I do, but like, never mind the motor burning out, just his neck moving a little bit. I mean, we're all nervous with the silicone already. So who knows?
He did say, John said when we had on the show that they've made it like like you said, the silicone. It's not like it's like this thing. I mean, it's definitely thicker because of the mechanics.
Because that was kind of the concern with the Hulk, would be like if there was, a
Rip over time. Yeah, rip.
Yeah. So maybe you can replace the motor. That's fine. But God forbid that thing just keeps moving, and it's an environment where they say the silicone dries out or something, and you get a slit or anything. I don't know. Like, I like my statues to be still.
What would be smart, and I don't know if I don't know the engineering, but if like they put the silicone into some sort of tray that goes, below the shirt. So that way it's not actually, it's like the tray that's rubbing instead of the actual silicone. You know what I mean? Like, that would be smart if they did that. I don't know if that's how it is done or not, but I could see where you're saying, like, if it's just touching the polystone rotating back and forth, I could see where that could rip.
What happens if you don't turn it on for a while? Like, you didn't move it and it's been in one position, and then you do move it and then there it goes. I mean, I don't know. God forbid that happens, but I think with the likeness that they achieved on that thing, it just didn't need it.
Storm Shadow says it kind of feels like a little bit, maybe more like a Hollywood prop, which I can see that. I mean, and it's not. I mean, like, a lot of people don't consider bust statues anyway. Like, they consider it its own category of thing, especially like if you start adding silicone, that's like its whole other thing.
Yep.
It still doesn't move though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
A bust is a statue. Like if you go to the Football Hall of Fame, all those busts that are there of every player. But I don't know. Like, I do agree with Matt though. He is a robot. I don't think you're gonna have a Batman moving or anything like that. But I don't know. I think it was perfect just the way that it is.
And do you think, like, what if they offered, like, okay, so Matt, you bought these versions, and like I said, Jimmy bought one, some other people bought one, Alan. So, like, let's say that a month from now they say, okay, we're going to sell the same thing without the animatronics for $2,000 less, and you don't get the proximity piece. You still get the light up eye, but you don't get the proximity piece and you don't get the animatronic. Now, do you think collectors would like that? Or do you think, like, would it make somebody that bought the original version mad?
I don't know. I mean, for me, I can only speak for myself, but it's like, this is the statue game. Okay. We all know if we buy a statue today, let's just say we bought it, something came out today. Well, we know come December, November, it's going to be on a Black Friday sale if there's some still laying around.
Right.
But now most statues companies, give props to Jay, give props to Queen Studios, hell, even Sideshow. They're reducing their how much they make because they don't want them sitting in a warehouse. That's money taking up space, type thing like that. So I think they're all getting, and even Prime One. I mean, we used to see, look at Tech 1000. I mean, you can go in Walmart and buy a Tech 1000. I mean, let's be real. But like now, okay, hey, we're only making 300 of this one. Hey, 400 of this one. So I think they're all getting better and wiser at, hey, why have a warehouse of all these boxes collecting up space when it can be money? You know what I'm saying? So I think they're all getting wiser there.
Well, and they can charge more for this particular piece. They can charge more and make less, which, again, hopefully they sell them. It's always a crapshoot. Somebody said, let me see if I can find it. Foxhound said they won't. They confirmed that they will not make it. So they will not make the non-animatronic version.
John is adamant there will not be a static version. He said that on our show. He said there is not going to be a static version.
I just don't. I don't think that's smart. I feel like that's like one of those things. Like, why not offer two options?
I don't know. See, I see it different. I see it like, again, you're going to have a certain group that buys this version, certain group that buys this version, and then you're going to have boxes sitting in a warehouse.
Yeah. What if you
made them very limited, though?
There's so many Terminator fans out there. And the likeness on that thing is so good. Those are going to sell out. They're not going to sit around in any warehouse.
Sell out.
I mean,
the first one sold out, and he was never really in stock. All the pre-orders sold out.
Oh yeah.
I don't see that thing sitting around.
300. They said 300. They make 300 of this.
299. Yeah.
You think they'll all be gone?
They'll all be gone.
Oh, for sure, they'll be gone.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. And if they had made just another version of like 100 or 200, that at least gives other collectors the opportunity to get something that doesn't have that feature that they just don't really care about, and maybe they get it for $2,000 less.
Can he pay more for a statue?
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good comment. But they've talked for a long time about how companies are trying to find ways to make collecting fun again, to make it more exclusive. So again, by having a lower edition size and offering something, whether it's well received or not, whether it's animatronic or whatever it might be, it does make it different. It makes it collectible. Like you said, people are going to eat up anything Terminator because, and especially like Billy said, 100% likeness to me. I mean, I don't see anything that's not right.
When someone said, it's 99 point whatever.
Yeah.
What are you taking off for? I would love to know. Like
I saw that original one in person. It's incredible. It's spot on.
I could take my original right now. Say, hey, it's up for grabs on the show. Before the show ended, I would have made probably 3 or 4K more than what I spent on it. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's going to be one of those statues. Just like this one will be one of those statues. They're so rare. It's not like they're printing out 5,000 of them. You know what I'm saying? Type thing like that.
It's one of those things. Like there are certain pieces over the years that are kind of investment pieces that you can look at that way. You could say, okay, well, this, it used to be easier in the old days. Like, you would buy that Thanos on throne and everybody wanted it and everybody, they were fighting over getting it, which is still hard to find now. But I think there are certain statues that are like that, where it's like, no matter what you do, they're always going to be holding their value, hopefully at least.
There are some that just don't come up.
Right.
Whether the ES was low or it was expensive, if they do come up, it's overseas and they're just ridiculous money. Like the Captain America from Queen Studios, the life-size bus. When was the last time you saw that on Facebook?
Never.
Just doesn't come up. There was only 300 of them. It's really expensive, and I don't think it was ever in stock. Just like the Terminator piece, all the pre-orders just sold out.
Yep. Like Jeff Delaney's She-Hulk. It was impossible to find that piece.
Well, that's just like the Queen Studios Hulk. It's not in stock anywhere. The pre-order sold out.
The 1/3?
You're not going to get that piece. You know what I'm saying? It's set on the secondary market. You know what I'm saying?
Emmanuel was asking, I wonder if the motor is completely silent or not. Does somebody know that was at Wonderfest? I do not know if it was silent or not. I would imagine it's probably pretty quiet.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just too many moving parts for me.
It's also another, it's just another thing to break.
Yeah. Like Chris, I hardly ever turn on the screens to the tactical throne, but you kind of worry about that. Like, when's the next time you're going to turn that on and one of them doesn't turn on?
Yeah. I worry about it.
Yeah. It's just,
I'll tell you what, I got some pretty scary stuff in my office. If I bought that thing and I left it on by accident, I'm sitting here watching TV and I just start seeing something move. That'd be creepy as hell.
It's creepy, but it's one of those things too, where like, all of this stuff, we enjoy it while we have it, right? And if it's something that brings you joy and are like, this is really cool that it moves. again, I compared it the other day to like, I love like going at Halloween time and looking at all the new animatronics at Lowe's or somewhere, you know, like, and some of them are pretty neat. Or Spirit Halloween, they'll do some of the movements are pretty amazing for what you're paying for it. And so like, I think there is a cool novelty to a lot of that. Obviously this is super high end. But I think it's fun. I think it's fun. I like I said, I don't think it'll be for everybody, but that would be my biggest concern is just it breaking over time. But I mean, that I could drop the statue tonight and it breaks over time, you know?
Yeah, it's just crazy where we've gotten to. You know what I'm saying? Like I had the old school Sideshow premium format, and the exclusive was a little thumbs up, right? That was going down into the lava, and it was the same pose. You had the shotgun, you had the battle damaged arm, and I love that piece. And I remember like, wow, this looks just like Arnold. And I still think it holds up. But this bust is pretty much that pose. And the proximity is kind of this, it's the same thing, just a million times better.
Yeah.
And you know, go ahead.
I was gonna say it almost seems like we're headed towards the direction of like those like Disney rides, the animatronics on the Disney rides. We're gonna get full 1-to-1 scale characters that are like moving, like Pirates of the Caribbean or Haunted Mansion or something. I don't know. I feel like for $7,000-8,000, I'd actually prefer like a half box ghost 1-to-1 scale sitting in my house. You know,
it'd be fun. Hey, and again, it's something you turn on when people come over. You know, or you turn on like once a day and just watch it move, or you know, it's like I think it's fun. I just don't know like long term how many people are going to want this, but obviously there's always going to be a niche market for these things.
I mean, because you know, there's like the statue community, right? But Terminator has its own fans, and then you have Arnold fans that just buy everything that he does. You know, so these things are never going to just sit around. You know, I think. You know, for people who buy this, let's just say, God forbid, it does break and whatever. I still think you have value just in the bust, just the way that it is, where it might appreciate over time, even busted. It'll appreciate what you paid for it anyway. Yeah. I can see some crazy rabid Arnold fan paying $10,000 for it and doesn't have to move.
So Bryan brought up a really good point. Like there's statue collectors. And then there's Disney collectors, right? And the Disney parks people are crazy. Like I'm one of them, but like they're super crazy. And the thought of having an animatronic hitchhiking ghost or an animatronic auctioneer from the Pirates, Disney people would eat that up like crazy, and they have the money to spend. These are hardcore people. So maybe, you know, Queen Studios is tapping into a little bit of that.
This is a step in that direction.
It's a step in that direction to say, okay, you know what? We're trying to hit a whole new group of people that are like, whoa, what is this thing? This thing moves? Like, whoa, like look how real like the people that love Madame Tussauds, or, you know, there's a whole nother level that maybe that I didn't really think about, that they're trying to tap into, like a different market than just traditional statue collectors.
This piece could be at Madame Tussauds if it had legs.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 100%.
It's actually better than the stuff they have at Madame Tussauds, I think.
Because those things always look sweaty.
Well, when I think about it, Chris, you brought up a good point. How you say, well, Queen's trying to get to a different niche or a different tier, I guess.
Yeah.
But when I think of Queen, I think top notch, because you think about it, it's like what Jimmy said. You got the silicone hole just so that you ain't gonna be able to get that nowhere. You got the Iron Man that you just got. Well, guess what? It went up, and you know, whether it's back, you're not going to be able to get that again. So when you go to sell it, it'll be an easy sell, you know, and you, with respect, you can make some money, you know, type thing like that. Then they did the alien bust, the big chap.
Oh, that was a good piece.
Sold out before it even hit the store. I mean, again, you're not getting that anywhere, and if you are, you're paying double. You know what I'm saying? Type thing like that. And now this, I think. And I love Prime 1, Jay, you know, but I just think Queen is going for a different tier, I guess.
Well, Foxhound says, I think the people are getting this. They're getting it because of the stunning bust and not necessarily for the animatronic. And I think that's true. And if you love the bust enough and are willing to pay the money, then, you know, you're getting a stunning bust regardless. You don't have to turn the damn thing on.
What if you're just
You know?
a movie collector where you just get like different movie stuff or whatever? How do you not have this one? You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's a centerpiece piece.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's an expensive one, but you know, it's like they saw an opportunity to raise the price, add the novelty, and people are going to pay it regardless. And clearly, people are. You know, and like again, I don't know how often Matt's going to turn his on. I bet probably not a ton, but he's just going to enjoy the bus for what it is.
Yeah.
Do you know if you can turn on the light on the eye without turning on the motion?
You can.
They're independent.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
That's a smart move.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Because
I think that's
the light
smart.
up on the eye, like probably more than anything. To be
Oh,
honest.
I prefer light up features on everything.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like that. And yes, I know I don't use them all the time, but I turn them on pretty often. I do like it. I also have my room very dark, so I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's smart. I mean, just to give the collector options of what they want to do. And again, if you don't like me, I would rather like not risk it tearing or whatever. I'd probably leave it, not moving.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Jeff, did you ever say how you feel about it? I can't remember if you said.
I just said too damn expensive. But animatronics, they're not really for me. I can understand why some people would be interested in that, but I think Billy said that this character might be better for that sort of thing than other characters. So maybe it's not going to be a common practice, but
yeah, it'd have to fit the character.
I'm not looking for anything that's $8,000.
So they're throwing me under the bus here. Ulysses says it might be expensive, but don't compare to a whole Finch wall. That's probably true. I probably just need to shut up.
Touche, right?
Yeah, touche. That's yeah. It's like I spent a lot of money on the art. So,
well, I mean, all of us with our collections. I mean, just take a look around, right?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is it's all like what do you want to spend the money on? Do you want to spend it on one $8,000 bust, or do you want to buy 8 or maybe four Prime 1 statues these days, with shipping? So yeah, it's always going to be subjective. I just thought it was an interesting topic because I mean that's something that we really haven't seen until this piece. I mean that we've seen something moving. Like you said, Billy did mention the Hulk, and I still worry about that piece over time. Especially if you move it a lot. I think if you pose it and leave it, you'll be fine. This always reminds me.
I agree with Billy in the aspect of where's the line between statue and something that's moving, like that Hulk, right? Because didn't Blitzway also make an Anakin that also had a lot of swap out parts, or you could change poses or whatever, which is almost like
I think so.
like a giant action figure almost. It's like, like how far are we going to go?
I mean, some of them kind of teeter into like again doll, like the figure, like it's especially when it's like all silicone, you start, okay, this is different. But again, it just kind of caters to whatever collector. If it speaks to you and you love it, go for it, Yeah. And that's the thing. I did think it was interesting with the moving parts because that does bring it to a whole different conversation, really. It's something that I think that this will not be the last piece. I do agree with Jeff. I think that the piece does have to be worthy of the movement. I don't think my Heath Ledger Joker is going to be like, ha, 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 ha. But, I think if it's the right piece or the right movie property or whatever, I think it could be fun. So it'll be interesting to see if it catches on. Obviously, this one is selling well for them. I don't know. I don't remember if they said it is sold out. I'm assuming it is. At least sold out to other retailers would be my guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, it's a good topic. Anything else you guys want to say about it?
Get on to some pictures.
Right,
so, Chris, let me ask you a question before we move on.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Queen Studios Joker, the one that you're still considering, let's say that one moved the same way that this one moved, just his head turned, and he was $8,000. Same likeness, perfect, all of that. Are you still considering that? Or are you like, no, what? I don't need that.
It was the only way to get it?
Yeah, that's it.
If it was the only way to get it, and I really wanted it, I would make that money work. I wouldn't be happy about it. And like as of right now, I have not ordered it. I want to order it so bad.
Right, but you haven't ordered it because let's be fair, you don't really know where he's gonna go.
I don't.
It's not the money. It's not because you don't think it looks great. You just don't know where you can fit it.
I do. I feel like that is a piece that if I had to like make the money work, I would sell pieces to make it happen. because I think it's phenomenal, and I love what Queen's doing.
Yeah, that's what Jimmy's doing. He's selling a couple of pieces to just make room and get money for the Arnold.
I don't have a spot, and that's the problem for me. Is like I've rid myself of all the busts. I got rid of my original 2, which was not an easy decision. But I'm glad I moved on. I'm glad it went to Wesley. I'm happy. And I love the tactical throw in the middle. I think it works really well. Everybody that came into this room over the Thanksgiving break, I had like 12 people that came through here, and they all loved that piece. And so I don't really want to go back to having a big bust in the middle. But I still don't know about that piece. But if they did say this was the only way to get it, and I really wanted it, I would probably try to find a way to make it happen. But I don't know. I just don't have. That's why I haven't ordered it, because I just don't think I can make it work in here.
Do you have a Ledger Joker right now?
I've got 2, and I'm planning on getting another one.
You're good to go, man.
Yeah. Which other one you getting?
When the J&D, when they reveal it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're doing the bank robber, and then I don't know what the other one will be, but
yeah.
I'm sure I'll buy that.
That's this month. If we ordered Bane, we get the exclusive access this month, they said.
Do we really? How do we find that out?
I'm sure they'll email us and talk about it and all that. I'm sure.
Although, I think who did you order through? I wonder. I think I might have.
J&D, come on.
I might have ordered mine through Comic Concepts. I can't remember.
Yeah, you did, because I told you to order it through J&D. You waited 3 days, and then it was gone.
That's right. It was out. Yeah. Yep, that's right. I did.
What are the chances it's going to be the Nurse Joker?
It would be amazing, but everybody says they don't allow it. So it'll be interesting if J&D can pull it off.
Yeah.
But that would be. Could you imagine that combo?
Yeah.
It'd be pretty nuts.
Yeah.
I don't know. So anyway, let's go on to photos, shall we?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. All right. Can you guys see the screen?
Yep.
All right. So here is not Jeff's, but he does have the quarter scale. I just thought this was a really cool photo to see them all lined up like this.
That is cool.
I like the black and white.
Yeah, the black and white is, I like that one the most.
Did that one just start shipping? Because I haven't seen any pictures of this one.
No. That was a variant of like 100.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I just thought it was neat. I want to give a shout out to Jazz Inc. I did a video on this the other day trying to get people to, keep supporting the Kickstarter if people were interested, because they were really close to getting it made, and apparently they met their goal. So looks like this one's going to be made. So congratulations to anybody that supported the Kickstarter from Jazz Inc. It's a fun piece. Billy, talk about your Punisher.
What do you want to know? So I think we were going back and forth with somebody in the comments who said that the Sideshow one was better, and he didn't have this, so he's just going off the pictures. This thing is very detailed, and I think PCS did a great job on this piece. There's straps all over the place. There's little buckles and buttons and all kind of stuff. He's highly detailed. There's battle damage on the knee pads. The pants look like real fabric. The tactical boots are some of the best boots I've ever seen on any statue. And it's not that the Sideshow is to be outdone. That piece is like 6 or 7 years old, but I mean, look at that. It looks like a pair of boots, like an actual pair of boots, different textures, different fabrics,
different scale.
It's just
different.
This
is 1/3, right?
This is 1/3. Yeah. I love the Sideshow piece. I think that's, I would never get rid of that piece, but I do think this is better. The portrait, that one, maybe not as good as the Sideshow, but the war paint, which is the portrait that I didn't think I would ever use, is really good. Like if you guys remember, I compared it to the Heath Ledger pieces where you can kind of see skin underneath the paint, where like, you know, he actually put paint on his face and you can see the skin underneath the white. Like if you look at it really close, you can see
Like in the wrinkles.
Like in the
Yeah.
wrinkles, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they did a great job on this portrait, and
Even the paint down into the neck.
the paint down to the neck. There's paint in the ears, like he kind of like oversprayed, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It's really well done. I don't know. I just, you know, it came out way better than I thought it would.
It's cool. I'm glad you're happy with it. That's the thing. Where do you have this? Where are you going to put this one?
He's over here right now, so probably gonna go next to LBS Spider-Man. See if I can get those two on a shelf.
Kind of in the corner there.
In the corner, yeah. So, because I have the Triumphant on this side, like he's up on the building. So LBS Spider-Man, who also is up on the building, kind of keeping the room even type thing, Chris.
That's awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Well, this is I love this picture right here. Like I just think he looks awesome right there.
Yeah,
And I like that too. I like the face paint look better.
Yeah, the face paint look would be how I would display it. So.
yeah. I mean, like I said,
Yeah,
I
definitely.
really didn't care for this portrait. I was like, yeah, you know, maybe once in a while, but it actually is the better of the two.
Now, Billy, are the shells on the base, are those all built into the base, or are those something that you can scatter out?
No, those are built onto the base, but you do get a bag of shell casings if you want to like throw some more on there or throw it off the base, or you know. So
Okay.
I left those in the box because it's got enough, but you do have that option, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah, those boots look great. That's incredible.
Yeah, congratulations again. I got, like I said, I really like just like this picture right here. I think he looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And you, there was the other option too to have the exclusive that had like the gun up.
Yeah,
you talked about in your video.
I like that the Gatling gun up, but there was a bag that you know would go like on his hip that just looked really awkward and big. But you know, like I don't know. I find a way that I like them, and I don't really switch anything out. Maybe a portrait here or there, but as far as like totally redoing the whole statue, like I have LBS Spider-Man that had the other torso. I never put it on, you know, and I like it. I don't ever swap pieces out like that, you know. So I knew when I think of Punisher, he usually looks like this. So I pretty much knew I would leave him the way that he is.
So did you get the deluxe?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just figured I wouldn't use it, and it wasn't like $50 more or whatever. So you know, just pieces that I keep in the box. So didn't think I needed it.
No, congratulations again. I love it. This is a Two-Face from Mondo. This print went up for this week. I thought it was really fun. It kind of reminds me of like old Neil Adams or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good.
I like that it's got like a vintage torn up look. It's kind of neat. This one went up for pre-order this last week.
Did you order this yet?
I ordered the Phantasm.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
But I haven't ordered the Batman and Catwoman. How about you?
Fantastic.
Yeah, I think if I was going to do it, I would want the whole set because the Catwoman looks awesome. But then I got the 1/3 Hush Catwoman coming. So
right,
you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
that's kind of where I was at too. I'm like, I ordered Phantasm the first day.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anybody's going to ever do her, to be honest. But I love this too. I love the Art Deco base. And like you said, I think it would look great as a diorama. I just don't know if I need it because again, I am getting the Hush Catwoman.
We don't need any of this shit, Chris.
Well, I know.
Come on. If we want to get technical.
But do you have quarter scale Batman and Catwoman?
Not together, but I've got premium formats of each. So I do like this Catwoman a lot. The Batman to me is kind of basic.
Yeah. Batman, I do love the texture on the cape and all that, though.
Yeah, I mean that looks nice. I do really like the Catwoman. I like that it's that gray suit. If I got this one, I would probably more than likely I would sell the Sideshow one that I have, the gray suit Sideshow where she's gripping the tower.
Yep.
Because I don't think I would necessarily need both, but again, I love the portrait. I mean that portrait.
That's the portrait I would pose it with.
Yeah, me too. And this is based on the art of Clayman, which I really like. I love the Bat and Cat storyline. I love the base has got the Phantasm kind of built into it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see that. That's awesome.
Yeah, and her, like, I don't know, a lot of people haven't literally noticed this whip too. It's got the claws at the end of the whip.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So there's little neat nods to it. And again, I do think it would look really nice having all three. Although, one thing about this is, this is a great statue, but if you have Catwoman and Batman in front, it does block a lot of the base on her.
Well, you're not
But is
thinking
that
about the
base
look of the
mainly
base.
there to just elevate her, though? To put her up above?
Yeah, that's the whole point of the base, is to elevate her enough that you could see her.
Yeah.
But like Batman and Catwoman, almost like they come up to like her waist. Whoops, I went too far. I'm trying to see if I have a photo of the two of them. Maybe I don't. But it blocks most of her base, but her base is fun too. I mean, it's got that great Art Deco. The Catwoman and Batman also kind of block the Art Deco eagles or whatever these are supposed to be on the sides. So there's some pros and cons to it.
Yeah.
But I did order her day one. And I was a lot of times whenever you have a set like this, Prime One offers a discount if you buy one and then you get a discount on the second one. But they didn't offer it on this, which I thought was disappointing.
Yeah.
Well, I thought they were a good price. I mean, it's not. They were good priced as is, though.
Yeah, I was going to say they were a lot better than I was thinking that they were going to be.
Yeah.
How much was the Batman and the Catwoman?
13.
13 for both?
I think.
No, I think it was. I think it was maybe $14.99
For the both of them?
for both of them.
That's pretty good. Because wasn't the Phantasm like 11?
Yeah, she was like 11.
Yeah, she was only right at 11. So,
Let
I mean, look at the size of that base, though.
Yeah. Let me look on Prime One real quick and just see.
Now I love the Phantasm, her cape, the wear and tear on her cape. It looks awesome now.
I think so too. I like the flow of it.
Mm-hmm.
Prime One always does a great job. Yeah. Okay. So Phantasm is $1,099 and Batman and Catwoman together is $1,499.
Okay, so 15.
So 15, which is still not bad for two characters.
That's great. Actually.
And the base, you get that
Prime One too. Those are premium format prices.
Yeah, and that's the thing is I think Prime One has actually kind of lowered their prices. I think maybe they've taken the hit finally, and they're like, okay, now we need to get back to the better price points. I mean, that does look great together. I mean, it frames up that storyline, which is nice. But anyway, I love it. So I still have to decide on it.
I don't think I bought a quarter scale from Prime One for under $1,000.
They're pretty rare if you get one.
I mean, just a single character, yeah. But here you get two.
Yeah. So anyway, not bad. This was a new McFarlane's black and white. If you guys are collecting the black and white line, I just picked up two more this week. There were older pieces, the Sean Murphy, and then I also got the Todd McFarlane, the big one, to add to my entryway. But I thought this one was pretty neat. Kind of that samurai look. Something pretty different. This one I thought was cool too. This is kind of a shrunk down version of their Alex Ross, but different cape and different base and stuff. But this was a like an event exclusive. But I thought this one looked really good.
Yeah, it looks good. But it's only 1/10. So it's
only 1/10. A lot of people were asking about the Blitzway. If Blitzway is still going to do this piece. I did reach out today to their creative director just for a little bit more clarification if they think this one will actually be made or not, and have not had a response yet. But I'm still hoping that we can get some information out to people that some of these at least the Alex Ross Blitzway pieces are still going to be made, because I really want that Batman. People were getting some information about their replacement bus from Tweeterhead, so I thought that was really good. Still haven't heard any updates on like refund requests and things like that, but some people have received some items, which is good, I think. And then obviously, they're trying to get information out about the replacement. So baby steps, so at least some good things are moving forward. We also got a message this last week from PCS that they were going to cancel the Jet Convoy Prime piece, Optimus Prime piece. This is not the one that you ordered, Matt, right?
No.
You ordered Devastator or somebody, right?
Yeah, Devastator, and then the Supercraft one, Supercraft's first statue. Remember?
That's right.
Yeah, till all are gone. One. So no, I didn't order this one.
But I did think it was cool that PCS was like they said, if you would prefer your payment toward a different pre-order, we'd be happy to offer you a 10% discount. So I think that was nice. At least they were trying to
cool.
make
Cool.
Yeah. I thought they were at least trying to make the situation a little bit better. But obviously, if they don't have enough orders, then they're gonna have to cancel things. Prime One's done the same.
Yep.
It's always disappointing, but at least they were upfront about it. Speaking of Prime One, this is another one that went up for pre-order. This one's pretty cool, I think.
This one, this Akuma looks cool. Yeah, I do like it. Yeah.
From Street Fighter, it's a big piece.
Yeah.
The detail on his body, all shriveled up.
Swap out as a whole other torso.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, like the real fur and stuff like that. So it's cool.
I assume that's a light-up feature too on the base with the candles and everything.
I think so. I've got a picture of it here. I think it's a light up. Yeah, LED illumination. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it 1/4 or 1/3? I can't remember.
I don't know. I think maybe quarter.
What? Yeah, I think quarter.
I'm pretty sure the other Street Fighter pieces have been quarter.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of cool with this the different portraits in this base. It's got kind of that
time portal kind of thing.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Again, switch out torso.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that looks real cool.
Yeah, there you go, Brian. There's the
that's cool.
Candles lit.
Love light-up features.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
60 centimeters tall.
So about what, 30 inches, a little over,
give or take.
Yeah,
and that's quarter scale.
He's big though, isn't he? Like, isn't he a big character?
He's a big character.
Okay.
Maybe somebody in the chat knows for sure. Premium Master Line. I don't know.
Jim would know. Jim is a Street Fighter guy.
I thought their Master Line was third.
It could be. Hell, I'd want it in third if you could get it in third, Yeah,
it's pretty cool. So anyway, we'll try to find out. But cool piece. It's neat. This one's had some controversy this week. This is the Pinhead 1/3, and Brian, I'm going to defer to you because you are a major horror collector. What do you think about the likeness? There's been a lot of controversy that says it looks nothing like him. Where do you weigh in?
I mean, to say it looks nothing like him is a little bit outrageous. I mean,
I think
look
so
at
too.
that. I mean, come on, it's
You
that's
know who
clearly Pinhead. That's clearly Doug Bradley. I mean, yes, there are some details that are off, but I mean, if you want a 1/3 Pinhead, I mean, this is it. It looks like him to me. It's not 100%. It's probably, I mean, it's probably 85%. Because there are some things. But look, we're also looking at lighting. How whatever face on or to the side. There's all kinds of different elements and factors that go into this.
And
until you see it in person, yeah.
I feel like this right here, this photo looks a lot better than the other photos.
It does. That looks way more like him.
And Ann Adams even said, like, maybe we didn't pick the best preview images for. He even realized it.
I mean, how many times have we seen a picture come out and the lighting has a big factor or the type of lens that's being used? Granted, these are the ones that they're actually publishing on the actual company website, so they should be the best representation.
It should be, yeah.
So if they're not, then obviously that's a problem. But it's not exactly him, but it's him. I mean, it's Pinhead. I mean,
what else? Who it is?
I mean, you walk into a room, there's no denying this is Pinhead. I mean,
that looks a lot better right there.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a lot of pins in his head.
It does. That's right. I feel like maybe his. Some people have said maybe his eyes are a little too close together. Maybe that's what's throwing it off a little bit.
Maybe I think the mouth might be a little different. This is also
the nose. But I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What did you think about the other portrait? Did you like the open mouth.
Where he's showing his teeth.
Yeah.
I mean, the mouth looks a little funky, I suppose. It's not perfect, but yeah. I mean, look, if it's going to be an expensive piece, you really should get the best representation. I think there could probably be a little bit of tweaking to it to make it perfect, but I also like it, you know?
I was gonna say, are you buying it?
No, I have the quarter scale sideshow one. And I'm mostly quarter scale anyways, and I love that one. And I have Doug Bradley. He signed the base on that one.
That's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, see right there, that does look pretty off. But that could be the lighting. It's just, yeah, there's something off on that face.
Yeah, I think this is the weakest by far.
That's definitely the weakest. But it's cool pose, it's cool concept. I mean, they've got everything else in there. The face just, maybe needs a little bit.
Well, maybe that's something they'll continue to tweak. Obviously, they have time.
I think it still looks good, though. I mean, it's a 1/3 scale pinhead.
Yeah, big piece.
Granted, it's a little difficult too because I do have their version of Candyman, which is pretty much spot on. I mean, so I know what they can do. So I'm not trying to disparage them by any means. I think this still looks great, but I have seen what they've done with Candyman, and it's so good. I think they could do that here too.
Well, maybe Ant will continue to listen to feedback and keep tweaking.
Yeah,
hopefully. Here's the Arnold bust that we were talking about before. I mean, yeah, Billy, 100% spot on. Like it looks.
It's only 99.9% there.
Somebody said like you
totally
could put this in front of like an eye scanner for Arnold, and it would open the door.
That looks like Arnold, and Arnold looks like that today.
I always love the comments when somebody looks at something and it's like just a little bit off, and like, I don't know who this is.
Yeah, that drives me nuts. Like, who is that guy? Like, oh, come on. It's just so cool.
Dude, that's
so
perfect.
good. It's so good.
Yeah, it's Queen has just come so far in what they've been able to do. And it's really fun to see their company evolve, whether it's animatronics or not. It's just the sculpts are so good. Again, going back to this one, specifically this one and the Heath Ledger, I feel like are two of their best that they've ever done.
So how much was this again? Exactly?
A little less than 8.
Yeah, a little less than 8, 76.
Do you guys think if it didn't move, they could still get 8,000 for this? Given everything we said, crazy Arnold fans, crazy movie fans, not just statue people, because I don't think they're really aiming just for the statue community, because we're kind of a niche group of individuals. I think this was also made to appeal to movie people, that might have Batman or this or some Conan stuff.
That's a great point. That's a great point, Billy, because somebody who has maybe a theater room and they don't have have a lot of this stuff, they're going to want to have this up there, and maybe they want it to be moving wall.
Imagine having this. You don't have to be a statue guy. Just somebody with a fly ass house that has a movie theater.
Great point.
You put this in a corner or something, and I don't know. I think this was made for a bigger audience than just the statue community.
I agree, and I think that the Queen knows that. I think that they're smart. I do worry a little bit, because if enough people say, okay, you know what, this is so damn good that I'm willing to pay the $8,000. What is that going to do for the price of future busts that are from like Infinity or other busts by Queen? Is it going to really jack up those prices because they think
depends on if it looks this good?
And that's the thing, is like, if it's this good, are people going to be willing to pay it? You're looking at 4,000, 5,000 right now for like a regular Heath Ledger bust or whatever. But if this one sells well, are the companies going to be like, hey, we can get $8,000 or $9,000 now per bust? It makes me a little bit nervous about that.
There's so much detail in this with the battle damage, the endo underneath the skin. You have to kind of justify it. And if your likeness is off, now what happens is not only did you raise the price, you also raise the bar on the quality of the piece.
Yes.
So your next piece everything's going to be compared to this now. So let's say you do an Iron Man piece, and let's say they got they actually got the likeness for like a Robert Downey Jr. Now I'm not talking. I mean the custom one is spot on. But let's say that they actually got his likeness or somebody else, where it's actually some actor's face. You better come just as good as this. Because everyone's gonna say, "Well, it doesn't look as good as that Arnold piece." No.
Well, I would say
he's right on
even forget about the likeness and everything that they've done with the battle damage. I mean, look at the clothing too. The weathering on the clothing, the
just
you know, it just
t-shirt,
everything.
the way the t-shirt is ripped.
It's been through hell.
Kind of got that wear and tear on the collar too. It's not just the rips here.
Yeah.
That if you look at it, that little right there where like the leather has been in battle. I mean, come on, man.
It's weathered, yeah, because there's even some parts like up on the shoulder where the
Dude, I have an old leather jacket. It's got the same.
Look at his hands holding the gun. Look at his hands. Zoom in, Chris.
Yeah,
I'm gonna see if I can get a better picture here.
Because they didn't have to do that, but they did. Look at the hand holding the gun where it's showing the metal and all on the knuckles, on his knuckles.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a little bit better there.
They didn't have to do that.
Yeah, it's just an incredible piece. I mean, there is no doubt about it.
Yeah, I mean, just all those details on this thing. To me, I think they probably could have sold it at 8,000, even if it didn't move.
Yeah, like you said, there's such a big fan base, and this doesn't have to be a statue collector person. It could just be somebody, like you said, that's got this room that would be a focal point next to the big screen. I mean, it's just incredible.
Now, if they made those wires spark.
Oh my God. Now that would be pretty cool, actually. I think that would be cooler than the moving head.
I think so too. Yeah.
That would be so cool. Have you seen like they're selling these swords on TikTok when you pull it's for kids, but when you pull it out of the sheath, it does spark like that. Ooh. And that would be so cool to do something like that. Now that you said that, that would be really neat.
We're all going to be on the next time. We all have those swords.
That's right.
So we were at New York Comic-Con and they had like an original prop from the Conan movie, right? Like this.
Oh yeah.
Sword. Me and Bryan were going to go halvesies on that.
What was it, like 100 grand or something?
Something.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, I've got the replica. I've got the museum relics or whatever replica of that sword. I love that sword. Love that movie.
Oh.
It's awesome. Again, this is the proximity piece that's so cool.
I love it. I'm gonna get teary-eyed every time I see that.
So these are some photos at an actual showing of it. So I mean, it's not just their professional photos. I mean, he looks great in every photo you see.
That's crazy. Right there.
Yeah, no lighting problems on this one, right?
Yeah, no lighting problems at all. And this is one of those ones where, you know, we talk about like the half arm looks weird sometimes. It works great on this one.
Right, because you didn't have it on.
Because you didn't have it.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah,
it's perfect. But
amazing.
It's just so crazy that they're able to achieve this now.
It'd be cool if you could pull up the back of his head and pull out the chip too.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
We'll move on from him. These are some photos from Graded HQ of the Thanos. This one has started to ship. Did you get this one, Matt, to add to your collection or no? I can't remember.
No, I didn't get this one because I got the big ass damn Thanos. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need this one. But yeah.
And you neither, Billy?
No, remember we were talking about it in the private chat. I kind of feel like it looks great, but I don't know. It just seems a little small to me.
Yeah, he's a little bit. I feel like he could have been like.
Thanos is supposed to be as big as the Hulk.
Yeah, he's not as big as the Hulk.
No.
I mean, in statue form, he's not.
I mean, in the comics, he's supposed to be like what, like 8 to 10 feet tall or something like that.
Yeah, I wonder why they made him smaller. Just maybe the price point, maybe. But the statue turned out great, I think.
Statue looks great, but I mean, still, like even as a Thanos, I think we were talking about it when we were in the private chat. I think this Thanos on Throne is still the best ever done.
Yeah, that sideshow one can't be beat.
No,
it's fantastic. These are just some photos that the collector posted. I thought it was always kind of cool to see things side by side. You can see the Batman next to the Hulk, how great that looks.
It does look really good.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
I love it.
Huge.
I really like that blue. That blue is really a beautiful piece.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks great.
There's the Alex Ross portrait. And this is the one that doesn't have the extra rock work, which I think also it looks just as good without the rock work.
Oh yeah.
I agree.
Maybe even stands out a little bit more without it.
Mm-hmm.
Give you,
Yeah.
I thought this one was great. Just shows you how big that hand is. It's pretty nuts. Pretty crazy. Here's Gilman. He has started to ship, so a couple pieces from Tweeterhead, which again I thought was a great sign. I think he turned out really nice.
It's great.
Again, Tweeterhead always has great paint work. So again, it's just really, really just nice to see these things actually starting to ship.
So this is the stuff that was ordered through Sideshow, though, right?
Yeah.
From what I've heard, yes. I believe their newsletter said that the stuff that, like this particular piece, if you ordered it from Tweeterhead, would be another couple months, maybe.
Why do you think the direct stuff is so far back?
Really good question.
That's the stuff you would think would ship first.
You would
think you ordered direct.
Well, you would also think it would be all in the same container, because you would think direct. It's coming from the factory, and then you take the factory stuff or the stuff that you get in when you get to the United States, and then you give that to Sideshow, and then they ship it after you did.
Yeah.
So I really don't understand the thinking there, unless
I mean, when you order through Prime Run Direct, you always get your piece before the stuff that was ordered through Sideshow.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that snake looks cool, man. I don't think I ever noticed that snake was there.
There's a lot of really nice details on this. Like I said, it's got the little turtles on there. You got the little frog peeking out.
It's like we always say, all the Tweeterhead stuff. It's not the stuff. Stuff is great.
Yeah, it's just the logistics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, there was Gilman, which again I think turned out really great. And then you also had. Oh, there's another photo, just kind of him with some of the other monsters.
Was it Gilman 1/4?
No, he's 1/5, just like Frankenstein.
1/5, okay.
But she's quarter scale though in the middle.
She's non-scale. I've always thought of her as quarter scale, but she did not have a declared scale.
Okay, and that's the Olivia piece.
Yeah.
That piece is great.
Then they also had this one right here too, the Beast Man.
Yeah, that's cool. I love the continuity and the bases that they've done with the bad guys in the Masters of the Universe line.
Kind of based it all on the original Sideshow releases with that curled snake.
Yep.
Which is
that's right. Yep.
Which is
really
fun.
It's all cohesive. I love it.
Those Sideshow. Those are 1/5, right?
These are 1/5, and these are all
old Sideshow ones.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So they all go together, and this is obviously art directed by the same person, which is Dave Igo.
Right.
So. Yeah,
but the Sideshow pieces, those were like more stylized too. They weren't exactly like the cartoon.
Correct.
Right? Exactly. They made more of a realistic kind of look to them. Yeah.
I love that
Dave. Oh yeah, I still have that one too, and I love that Dave Igo just kept this whole thing rolling through Tweeterhead. So cool.
Again, it's just really neat to see these shipping. Look how great that looks.
He looks great, man. Wow.
He's so dynamic. This might be one of my favorites in the line. I really like him a lot.
I just love how that base is exactly like the Skeletor.
Yeah.
Well, and the Evil Lyn too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's neat that it's different too, because it's kind of like molten rock. You see like the skull or the rib cage back there.
Yeah, that's great.
Did you guys see this old Geeks post in the chat?
What did he say?
I got the same email. Spec is selling the Queen Studios Iron Man Mark 7 life-size bust for $1,200 shipped.
Really?
That's good.
The what?
For the bust?
Yep.
I've got that one.
Full-size bust, Mark 7.
The Mark 7?
Yeah.
I got that one last Christmas. I'm looking at it now. So
1,200 shipped.
Shipped.
Yeah.
God, how is he able to do that?
Good question.
I think he's just trying to get rid of inventory that's been sitting there for a while, like we were talking about.
Yeah, you're probably right. So, man, that's incredible. There's the old Sideshow.
Oh yeah.
No,
no, that's the new one. That's
yeah,
that is one.
Yeah, those are the Tweeterhead ones. Never mind. I'm
the
sorry.
old Sideshow one was the one where he had like the metal claw.
That's right. But this way you get kind of an idea of like scale of him. Like he's a little bit bigger, which is cool.
Yeah.
Those three look great together.
Man, if you turn Beast Man just a little bit to the side, I think it'd look incredible in between those two.
I do too. There's what the art box looks like. So
That's
again,
cool.
just like I said, it's just great to see some movement. I already had those. I guess I already had those. These are some photos from JWR. He got his Professor Pig from Funko, which I thought was really fun. They've never done that.
They made that.
Yeah, they just did. They just came out with it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Isn't that fun?
Oh, I love that.
I like that it comes with like the little jail cell. So anyway, I thought that was
get
pretty.
it soon. Funko's going out of business, aren't they?
That's what we've heard.
Yeah.
How the hell
they going out of business?
Hell if I know.
$500 for whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was Wesley's collection. This is a photo of I believe Jeff's Batman. It got my bust. There's my Joker and Batman life-size bust. All the stuff that he won from the auction. So
who sold him a Dark Side?
Not me. I think he got that from somewhere else. I think.
Oh, this can't be from the auction.
But anyway, could you imagine walking home to that pile?
I wonder if they ship the Dark Side in just the art box.
It's possible. It's possible. Speaking of impossible, this has been kind of a controversial piece. What do you guys think of this one? I call it a little derpy.
That's a hard pass.
A little derpy. Yeah.
A little derpy.
Yeah. Anybody who thought the Pinhead was bad? Yeah. Let's look at this.
It's bad.
Yeah.
So this is from the Flash movie, though, right? Yeah. So
Flash movie. Yeah. This is supposed to be like the alternative one in the background where he maybe wore it at some point.
I love the idea of the blue and gray Batman with Keaton, but
just
not right.
That middle one looks more like Val Kilmer.
Yeah, it kind of does. I don't know. Just pretty brutal.
Chris, you had a super chat a little while back.
Oh my god.
That's a perfect representation.
It's pretty funny.
Oh man.
Let's see. What did I miss? Super chat. Let's see.
It's $2 from Jogron2 talking about that Jay has revealed a new portrait for the Joker 1/3.
Really?
The Jim Lee.
Oh
man, have you seen anything about it, Matt?
In a private, in a private chat. Yeah.
I thought we saw that already. Was like I don't know. I feel like he showed that already.
Matt, if you can find a picture, send it to me.
I can send it to you, Chris.
Okay, I won't share it. I just want to see it because I haven't ordered that piece yet.
I think it's shareable. I think Jay posted it on Facebook or something.
Okay. Well, we'll move on from this Batman. We'll keep moving on. This is a new Barbara Gordon I thought was nice from McFarlane and J. Scott Campbell.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's nice.
No, that looks great.
I love his J. Scott Campbell stuff. Beautiful.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I saw this one a while ago. I don't know. So yeah, I guess he's just confirming it. Yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
He showed that a long time ago.
Yeah, he did a long time ago.
Yeah.
But they never included it in the offering though.
No.
Oh, we are giving this Jim Wee inspired Joker head as a freebie. Soon as DC approves. So I wonder if they actually approved it or not. Yeah, I like that head actually. This is from Jazz Inc. These are kind of their figure line. They're doing the old school Catwoman, which I thought was neat. Fun. It's not a great likeness, but it's not bad. Not bad. These are smaller. I think these are 6 scale.
Yeah.
Which one is that? Lee Merriweather or something like that? Huh?
Yeah. No. Or maybe it is Lee Merriweather. Is this from the movie?
No,
Yeah, Lee Merriweather. Yeah, it is.
It
is. I was thinking Julie Newmar, but I think this is Lee Merriweather. I think maybe. I've actually met her, which is cool.
She's still hot
and beautiful. Beautiful.
I think this is your best finish. This one right here.
I got it sitting right up there. I ended up getting this one. I just wanted to show everybody if you hadn't seen it. But I don't have a head sketch of her, but somebody was selling this on eBay, and I thought, it's pretty great to have the character because he did create the White Rabbit.
So are you not going to get a 9x12 headshot now?
I know. I don't have a spot. I got one more spot, and I'm doing Jeremiah Arkham. I wanted to do Jeremiah Arkham as David Finch, but I didn't have the guts to ask him. This is showed some photos. We've been kind of showing some more fan art pieces in our group. We don't talk about who makes them. A lot of the companies don't really like us to talk about that anyway. But I did want to show off. This is a fan art piece that I just got in. Dan got this one in also. He did not get the hyenas, but I thought the hyenas were pretty fun. What do you guys think about this? How do you guys think about this this statue overall? How do you think it turned out?
I like it. I think you need the hyenas really to make it, I think. But yeah.
I've been I've had her for a while. I think she's really good. I've been kind of going back and forth and kind of comparing her to like Hell on Wheels that I had. And I keep going back and forth. Like I thought about actually selling this one, keeping the dogs and putting Hell on Wheels between. I don't know. I just don't know.
That'd look good.
I just don't know.
Yeah. I'm a little biased. I love that Hell on Wheels. So this is quarter scale then.
This is quarter scale. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's got so many bells and whistles. It's just a really fun piece. And then it had three different portraits. This was one. And then this was the other portrait there. And then there was like a kind of a maniacal looking one, but it's kind of the same. They have the little bullets you can put on the base like the Punisher. So it's fun. Great photo of the Spider-Man from OBS.
Yeah, that looks good.
Looks so good.
So people are getting them.
People are getting them.
Yeah.
New showing from In Art.
That likeness is perfect on him.
It's really good. Really good. It just went up for pre-order Thanksgiving. A couple offerings from Hot Toys. I thought this one was pretty interesting. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. I guess Spider-Man White Venom, I guess, maybe.
Anti-venom suit, it says.
It's pretty fun. Pretty dynamic. And then they also had some Snow Troopers as well that are up for pre-order this week. I saw a great TikTok the other day where it's like the guy was suiting up to go shovel his snow on his driveway, and it's like the only way, and like they have the slow garage door going up, and he's in this full Snow Trooper gear to go out and shovel snow. I thought that's pretty fantastic.
That was the coolest Stormtrooper, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I love Empire. It's my favorite.
Oh yeah, me too.
Absolutely. It looks like it's going to be maybe a 2-pack, maybe, because there's 2 different costumes.
Can't have too many Stormtroopers.
That's right.
I
know. There's a million of them.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then there's also new Wolverine, which I thought was kind of cool in this different looking suit. But I like this part, the base. I thought the base was pretty neat.
Is legit.
Bloody helmet. Thought that was pretty cool.
What is that suit from? What is that suit from specifically, Diehl, with the jacket?
His suit exploded at the end, and they gave him a TVA jacket just to cover up.
Oh, okay. That's at the end of Deadpool.
That's literally what it is.
Deadpool, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, very, very quick scene. I think they just reused his portrait. I think it's the same as the old one, just different costume. But likeness is good. And then I thought this likeness was really pretty good for specifically Return of the Jedi Leia.
Yeah, that's really good.
Leia, because she had kind of a different look.
Yeah,
that was when she had her cocaine finger. In all the
fingernail,
shots. Yeah, the longer fingernail in all the shots.
Yeah. Every time she puts her hand on Han's shoulder in the Millennium Falcon.
Yep, you see it. There it is.
Oh yeah.
I feel like they really nailed her eyes. I think you can really see Carrie there.
Oh yeah, that's good. That was Bouch, right?
Yeah. Yep. The Jabba's palace.
Yep. Bounty hunter.
Yep. Looks like that is everything.
Very good.
Any must-haves in that group?
No.
No.
LBS Spider-Man.
Yeah. I feel like I want to order it, but I'm like with Billy, like I don't think it would look good next to the Iron Man.
I mean, you don't have to put it next to it.
I'm telling you, man, put it back with Tech 1000. Perfect.
That's like ripping off a major Band-Aid for me. I don't know if I could handle it.
I know. Like crossing the
It's
streams,
not gonna
but
work for him.
I don't know. I just love that LBS. I think it turned out really great. Matt, the only thing that bothers me a little bit about it is it kind of sticks out from the base, like he's kind of like leaning forward. I think he looks great straight on. Do you have any problems with him at all from different angles?
No, I mean it's perfect. You couldn't have did a better Spider-Man statue.
Okay, maybe
I'm
I need
sitting
to.
here looking at it right now. It's like right here. I mean,
Matt, do you have him with the web that you can wrap?
Oh yeah, I got him with the web.
That's the way to go.
Is that how you're going to do yours, Billy? Same look?
Probably, yeah. And do you have the Delato head on there, or McFarlane, or what?
I got the McFarlane right now.
Is that the big eyes? The
big eyes?
Yeah,
that's the one I like too. The big eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like between that McFarlane and Gabriel Delato head. With the
He comes with
the
like
eyes.
3 McFarlane heads.
Yep.
Like technically, so you can get like if you get the
There's
premium.
there's like a Bagley too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I was going to order one, Spider-Man LBS,
Here we go.
Joker LBS.
Spider-Man.
yeah.
Everybody's nodding.
Look at the options you get on Spider-Man. I mean, how many options do you have to ever have a Spider-Man where you can put on different eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a whole head.
They're all the whole head. They're like, yeah.
The whole head, dude.
That's what's crazy about Jay. He could have just literally done like little clip-ins, but he did like 80 heads on that thing. It's crazy.
Oh, I thought it was just the eyes on the Spider-Man.
No, it's the heads.
It's
all
heads.
Oh.
The premium.
Am I remembering incorrectly? At one point, they were going to do that with just the eyes, or am I?
I don't know.
It's
Maybe I'm losing
possible.
my mind.
It's possible. I would think that would have been a cheaper option for them to do it that way, but I'm wondering if they were worried about the breakage of the little thin pieces.
Yeah.
You know,
I could have sworn that they were doing that in the original. I might be wrong, but anyways, you also get that awesome base though with the top of the church, and you get the villains in the back too. It's so cool.
Stanley says Jay goes overboard, and yes, he does. He's a fan, and that's the thing. It's like I think he makes stuff that he wants to see, that's the best kind of creative director, I think, because like he's a fan too. So, I don't know. Still weighing out on Spider-Man, but we'll see. Anything else you guys want to say before we wrap it up this week?
No.
I was going to ask you. I think one of our shows might land on New Year's Eve. Were we going to move that, or are we going to be on here previewing Stranger Things, or what are we doing?
Oh, man. Ooh. I tell you, so I'm not going to be here for New Year's because I'll be in Orlando rocking the Walt Disney World. But we have the show on the 17th. So, like I said, maybe we'll have Danny on. If Danny can come on, we'll see. If not, it'll just be like a regular show. If not, we might have to bump it because the next week after that is Christmas Eve on the 24th. So we might be off for a couple weeks maybe to the 7th. I'm not sure. And then we run into the Batsies too. Have you guys all voted?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So keep voting, guys, if you haven't done so.
So the Stranger Things finale is like 2.5 hours, I saw, right?
So it's going to be a movie theater release.
Yeah.
Is it?
By the way, so I just watched all 4 episodes. Freaking love it.
Yeah.
Is anybody in here not watched it?
I have not watched it yet.
Okay, so we won't talk about it. Are you a fan of Stranger Things in the first place?
Yeah.
It just gets better as it goes. And people say they didn't like the first episode, but I love the first episode too. I liked all of it. I think it was fantastic through and through.
Yep.
So basically what they're doing is they're releasing 4 now. Then they're going to release 3 or 4
on Christmas.
Yeah,
I think it's 3 and then 2 on New Year's, right?
Well, it's just 1 on New Year's, but it's a movie. It's like a 3-hour or whatever, 2.5 hour movie. as the finale, but they're going to do it in the theaters too, which I thought was pretty cool. So if you want to go do the theater experience, but freaking love it. Delaney, you got to get on it. It's amazing.
I'm waiting for William to come home for his 3-week Christmas break.
Okay. All right. You got a little bit of time then. A little bit of time.
A little bit.
Yeah,
But,
we binged it. Yeah, me and my daughter, we binged it. We had to.
Cece says, I got tickets to see the finale on New Year's Eve. The last episode is 2 hours. Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. So
I didn't know it was going to be in theaters. That's great.
yeah, and that fun. And it might not be
that.
It might not be every town. It might just be certain cities. So you might check it out. But I thought that was pretty neat that they offered it that way, kind of celebrate with other fans. I thought that's fun.
I like that.
Everybody caught up on Welcome to Derry?
Yeah.
You know,
I haven't watched it yet.
No, I hadn't watched it.
Yeah, I'm.
And can I watch it cold? I think I asked that. Can I just go in and start watching it without having seen the It movies? Because I haven't seen the new
It's
It
supposed to be
movies.
before the It movies anyway, so you can actually chronologically that's the way to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
But knowing what I know about you, though, Chris, when we talked about our favorite movies around Halloween, there's a tie-in that you're going to really appreciate.
I've heard about it. I've heard
yeah.
about
Oh,
it.
you already have. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's really good. There's one specific episode, not this latest one, but the one before, that was especially good.
Yeah, Brian, we have to talk because I'm a little confused about one thing in the last episode, and actually the last two. With
Okay.
that.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah. No, HBO Max.
HBO Max. Okay.
HBO.
All right. That's gonna be one I'll have to watch without the spouse. So she does not like scary things. She has watched Stranger Things with me. That's kind of her max limit.
I mean,
of
it's
scariness.
I kind of feel like it's on par with that, with the kids and everything. So,
I mean, the first two episodes kind of were a little shaky. We're like, all right, let's see where this is going to go. And then finally it starts to kind of take off a little bit. But there are some elements that are like, all right, that's a bit much.
Probably not as shocking as that Peacemaker orgy scene that came out of nowhere. That was something.
That was something.
That was something. So anyway, thanks guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Like I said, we'll be back in a couple weeks for Rogues Gallery. Thank you, gentlemen, for hanging out with me this evening. And I wish you all well. Happy holidays. And we'll see you in a few. Collect what you love. Bye, everybody.
See you guys.